Hello, and thank you for being here. My name is Michael Paletti, and I will be doing my speech. On March 19th, 1977, a boy was born in Spokane, Washington, with metatarsus adductus, a disorder that turned both his feet inward. With the help of his family and corrective actions, he overcame this disorder and was a star athlete in football and baseball at Gonzaga Preparatory School. He went on to Washington State University, where he played baseball and football, in which he captained the defense to the Rose Bowl. All of this happened while earning 2 bachelor degrees. In 2000, he was drafted into the NFL and signed by the New Orleans Saints. In the wake of Hurricane Katrina, he formed Backpacks for Hope, which provided young hurricane victims school supplies. On September 25th, 2006, the New Orleans Saints played their first home game back in the Superdome against the rival Atlanta Falcons. The first score of this game came from a punt that he blocked and was recovered in the end zone. At the time, no one knew how this man's effort would galvanize the city of New Orleans into a never-give-up attitude and be a symbol of recovery from Hurricane Katrina. In 2008, he retired from the New Orleans Saints and earned a Master's of Business Administration from Tulane University. In January 2011, this man, who was viewed as a pillar of strength, was diagnosed with amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, ALS. He could have easily slid into obscurity while he waited for his entire body to shut down and eventually die. Instead, as he did all his life, he chose to fight for a cure and raise awareness for this terminal illness. As he lost control of his body, he did not let this disease define him. He and his wife had a child approximately 9 months after this diagnosis. He and his wife have since formed a foundation that brings awareness to the disease ALS in hopes of finding a cure. The foundation stands on the motto, "No white flags," and seeks to assist ALS patients with devices that help them to continue to function and communicate through the ravages of this disease. The foundation also provides adventure trips throughout the world for patients of ALS. If you are a New Orleans Saints fan, you probably know who I've been speaking of. This never quit, never give up man is Steve Gleason, and his foundation is Team Gleason. Even though ALS has taken his ability to speak, his ability to eat, and his ability to hug or kiss his wife and child, he continues to fight for a cure. Throughout this, Steve has kept a positive attitude and found a solution for every problem ALS has thrown at him. Through this strength, Steve has inspired many to not give up in the face of any adversity. When I face adversity, I think of Steve, of what he has done, what he's going through, and how he never gives up. Then I think if he can go through that with his head up, I can suck it up and drive on. Steve is more than the punt he blocked in the Superdome. He is more than Team Gleason. He personifies the statement, "No white flags." Thank you.